Okay, so guys, Bandit has imposed 8 million naira on Kanya community in Maradu local government area of Zamfara State. Wow. I got this news few hours ago and I had to sit down to think about it. And I'm like, is it that bandits they are trying to claim that community? And if you look back, few weeks ago, I made a video where I said that Bandit has imposed around 20 million on a community, I think in Sokoto, and they said that if those people refuse to pay them that 20M, they will continue to come back to kill them, to destroy their property, and also to commit all sort of atrocity in that place. And the Minister of Defense, the person of General Christopher Musa, then said that those people, Nigeria, they should not pay that amount of money to bandits. That if they continue to pay it to them, that those bandits will continue to come and terrorize them. That they are not going to keep to their promise by leaving the community alone, but rather they will continue to take those money and use it to buy all sort of weapon that they can use to attack those villages and others. And now again, Bandit is coming out with the same tricks again. And this time, it's not in Sokoto, but rather in Zamfara State, on a community known as Kanya community in Maradu local government of Zamfara State. And this time, they are asking for 8 million naira, not 20 million again. It seems as if that they've checked and they know that this community is not that buoyant, and therefore they cannot raise that amount of money like 20M, and therefore they decided to impose just 8 million. Now, how did this issue started? This issue started when one of the commander of those bandits was killed during an operation with face-off with some military men, some security personnel in Zamfara State. And during that operation, one of their top commander as at that, known as Buzu, was killed. The guy was gunned down by security operative. And therefore, what those bandits did was they went back, and I think after some days, they came back to the community and told them to pay the sum of 8 million naira for the killing of one of their top commander, known as Buzu. And they said that if those people refuse to pay, according to reports now, the plan is this: they will continue to come back to harass them, to kill them, to attack them, and to commit all sorts of atrocity allegedly on that community. And therefore, the community is crying out to the government to please come to their rescue, to save them from the hands of those bandits and their imposition on them. But the question is, what's the difference between this levy that those guys are imposing on this community and the tax that Tinubu is imposing on Nigeria? Now, the difference that I'm saying here is that Tinubu own is legal, but this one is illegal. So, but there's another thing that I saw here. It's as if that those bandits, they are not acting as government over those people. Now, imagine bandits, people that is supposed to be labeled as terrorists, coming out with their full chest, not to meet one person or two, but rather to a community, and they are imposing some amount of money on them. Come on, what do you call that? What is the difference between that one and tax? And this is not the first time they are doing it. This is not the second time they are doing it. This issue is coming up over and over again. So, in other words, they are trying to take over some community in the northern part of Nigeria, if you don't know what is going on. And if Nigeria does not act fast, if the government does not act fast, this thing will generate from the north to the east. And if care is not taken, they may surround all parts of this country. And as that one was going on, there was also a bomb blast in a mosque, and about 5 people were killed in that bomb blast, and a lot of others were injured. Now, to say that This is a season that has to do with celebration, yet a large number of people, a large number of people's life has just been cut short and will just like that. And when I read that, that news, they said that about 35 number of people were injured. And this thing happened when I think a certain man, who of course claimed to be a suicide bomber, I think entered, the mosque and detonate a bomb. And that was how 5 people were killed at a spot. 5 people died at a spot. And a certain number of people, like 35, were injured. And as we are speaking now, they said that, police and other security operative is still looking into that case. And thank God for the new defense minister that we have, the person of General Christopher Musa. If you notice, we are going to agree that since that man entered that office, it seems as if the rate of kidnapping and other crime in Nigeria has really cut down, if not by 50%. The rate of crime in Nigeria has gone down. This shows that that man is really working. This shows that that man is actually what is working, and that is how it has to be. And I really hope that that man will continue in that way, so that this issue of crime in Nigeria will be a thing of the past. And also, if you watch this video of VDM,
never, the one mistake Nigerians don't want to do is to come out in public and request that people crowdfund to go and rescue a kidnapped victim. 100 million is outrageous. Who you carry? Chief of Army Staff? Who did you carry? Who did you carry? Chief Justice of the Federation? Nasheyi Tinubu you carry? Who you carry? They go to request that kind of money. They only requested that money because they have seen that you people have once done it before. But when we spoke that time, they say it's jealousy, it's this one. You don't know, you people mad. The day you did that, you put all of us in problem. And it's the same Axis. Edo State.
And if you watch this video of VDM, where VDM said that it is not ideal for Nigeria to continue to come online to contribute for anybody that is kidnapped by bandit, by Fulani, bandit, or any other form of kidnappers. Why? Because if they continue to come online to contribute, and those bandits, they are saying this, it should prompt them to carry out this crime again. Now, imagine they take Mr. A and then they do a video and send it to the internet. So out of the good way of the masses, they decided to contribute to free that one man. What do you think is going to happen? Once those bandits, they are saying that simply means they will continue to do it. They know that a lot of people will still come out again and contribute. And that will act as a catalyst for them to continue their crime. So VDM again is saying that it is not good for Nigeria to continue to come online and show that they are contributing to kidnap what victim. If Nigeria can actually follow this one advice, I believe that in one way or the other, it's still going to help. It's still going to play a vital role in cutting down the rate of crime in this country. So guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. I'll see you guys in my next video.